Hello everybody, today is Friday the 2nd of June. It is 10:45 at night and I got up from the couch again because I was hungry. I'm cooking some eggs, boiling some eggs, 4 this time. And also I'm making a muesli, a granola thingy, and I thought I might show you what we Swiss people put in there. Because tomorrow my parents are coming again. And well, the muesli is the best when it's soaking overnight, so that's what I'm doing. Also, I cut my hair yesterday and it went a bit wrong. The 4 ones are very short and well, you don't see that now, but maybe later. So today I took my time to grate the apples. I still have 1, so I had 3 apples. I put 2 in here, and here I added some, what's it called? Leinsamen. Those things, they are geschrotet, means they're a bit shredded, I think. They're very good for the digestion, for the processing food. Now I will be adding some Weizenkleie, which is wheat something. I think we used to give the horses where I went riding when I was younger. And I measure nothing. You could do like 1 tablespoon of this, 1 of that, maybe 1 of the other, 2 of that, but I don't do that. And not poof rice, but here's a mixture with hafer, which is what the horses eat. I don't know. I need to look all that stuff up. There's a lot of different things in here. Also raisins, some cornflakes, just put a little something, and for sweetness I will add some more raisins. So no added sugar, just it comes from the raisins. And also I have some yogurts. I might even have some dates in here, and dried apples. So this is a typical muesli mix. And then you can just add milk, or I have some yogurts I need to eat. So here is a apricot yogurt and maybe 2 apricot yogurts. And they are expired on the 27th. That is not long ago. Also, you can hold those things a month or 2 later, or longer. When the lid starts bubbling up, or when it's green when you open it, it's not good anymore. Yeah. And I'm very, very picky with that stuff, but this should still be good. That's an apricot piece. So add that and some milk, and then it's finished. And now I mix it all up and see how much milk it will need in the end. And then I put it in the fridge to soak overnight. And I will have an egg. I don't know, my mom sometimes is happy about a muesli, sometimes not, because she likes it very much, and then she eats too much, and then she puts on weight. Because that's her fight too. But she had her whole teeth came out. I mean, they were attached to her real stumps, roots. It's not 2 weeks ago or something. They have replaced that last week. Now she has a dentures thingy. And she still can't eat normally, but maybe muesli got. Maybe that's that. Maybe that works. And I was at the dentist too yesterday. It was good. They just polished it a bit. I mean, they smoothened it out, polished it. One could do something like put a crown on top or something. But one could also just keep it like that. With polished, the crown would be 1,700 bucks, and she would have to take more of the tooth to really replace it. It's one that has a filling already. And then I have another appointment in Monday in a week for my first ever dental hygiene, and she also saw shadows of a hole. So after that day, after the dental hygiene session, we will look at it properly, how many holes there are, and then we'll fix that. And then I have accomplished something I wanted to do for at least the last 5 years. And yeah, that would be a big step. I was so jealous all the time to see all the people with the white teeth. But I have gotten a very good toothpaste which cleans between the teeth too a bit. So I got rid of a lot of those black things behind my things. Yeah, good thing it's no good lighting in here. And she advised to get a I'm sorry, not so well. To get an electric toothbrush, and I got one for very cheap, 30 bucks. Because you only need one program, and I have one without the pressure sensor. She told me what to look for when it's too much pressure. Also, she gave me a tip for a good toothpaste because I jumped because she went somewhere with that hook. And that's why I'm so scared of the dental hygiene thing, because my I can't even think about it. The teeth necks are so sensitive, and even as a child I had very, very sensitive teeth. I could only eat mealy apples. Still that way. So I got better toothpaste. Yeah, so I will prepare my teeth a bit for that. And also I got rhubarb today from my neighbor upstairs. She often rings my doorbell and asks if I want something, and if I don't take it she gets very angry. Even if I take it she's very happy at first, but at some point she always gets angry. She's Italian and has a lot of temperament, and it's a bit annoying. She can be very lovely, but it's rare. So I am eating some eggs, and then tonight is craft roulette night, and maybe I do something about that. Yeah, so we'll see. And tomorrow my parents are coming at 10. I did the kitchen. I'm happy. It's now morning, it is 10 to 10. My parents are coming at 10. That's why I have to have the curtains open, because they like that. But I have to wear my glasses or I'm going to be very sick. And I have prepared a little corner there. So, because when I sit with the back to the light, it still goes into my eyes. And then I have a heat thingy. It's not good. And it's only morning, so I don't want to feel bad for the rest of the day. And here is the spread. Here is very hot milk for Mom, because she likes that. Then I made 2 of those espresso coffee things, which I don't do properly. Butter, jams, different ones, freshly baked bread, but I had that in the freezer. Now this I get from my neighbor sometimes. She gets food from the food supply thingy, who care for elderly people. And she brings me her desserts because she can't eat it, and my mom likes that stuff. Also, there's a cake I made some time ago, and here is the muesli I prepared last week. There's the cat, just activated by that. I need to pay attention to the milk, the muesli, and the butter, but sometimes... Once I had some apples, and they also licked the apples, so I just need to pay attention. Mousy, Seppli. So, and I watched a part of Craft Roulette. I only watched the beginning, and then to the parameters, and then I switch it off immediately, because I don't want to get influenced. Because once I hear others doing their things, I don't get that out of my head. And the parameters today are small bag, rainbow colors, the element is wheel, and random is sparkles, shimmer, just something sparkly, shimmery. And later on I'm gonna try to make something. I have some dies which make a very small bag. They're from Pixie Dust Designs, a very new thingy. That's those things. Then I thought about wheel, rainbow colors, just ink blend the background in rainbow colors, easy peasy. And then here's a wheel, which I thought I might stamp on it with black. So it's kind of like a contour silhouette thingy. And this is as far as I am. Shimmer, just add some shimmer somehow. I have shimmer pens, so that should that's not Wink of Stella or something. So I will put the time in here when I start. It's gonna start soon, I guess, when I make the card. Now I need to watch my table and wait for my parents.
Also sie ist auch noch mobil gewesen.
Sie hat es bis jetzt so ganz Leben geschafft.
Ja.
Und jetzt hat
So let's get started with the card making. Here are the parameters: small bag, rainbow, wheel, and shimmer. I have a panel there which fits my card base, which will be a small bag, which is the first parameter. And here I'm working on the second one. I'm ink blending it all the way. I have candied apple, pumpkin, carved pumpkin, squeezed lemonade, twisted citron, and salty ocean. I did start with Distress inks, but it was way too hard, so I switched to the Distress oxides. It really depends on the paper you're using, and this paper did not work with the Distress inks, and it's way too warm to work that hard on an ink blend. So that is what I'm doing here. I just started the voiceover and somebody sneezed outside. I don't know if it's on it. So here I risked it and stamped the sentiment without the stamper helper. And then I embossed it with some normal clear gloss. Here I cut it out. I tried to cut out that big splotch of water a bit. So it's not right on it, and I got it a bit. And then I cut out the card base and sides, and I was still standing there, just started to fold them. Turned out it's the easiest way to film and craft is while standing somehow. Yeah, nothing nicely scored, just trying to make the paper work and give it that shape. And then I prepared my stamping tool, and then I think I don't need the voiceover anymore. So here's the wheel. I want the wheel on it. And I thought I'd put it on this side. Okay. I don't know what else will be on it. Maybe like this. Pick it up. I hope it's gonna work. I thought about more sparkles, so I want to stamp it with black and then put some holographic embossing powder over it. And I'm not using the powder tool again because I don't care if it goes somewhere else. I don't have to color after that. And I do hope the ink still holds after all the sparkle. And always when editing, I see what I could have done better. This Ferris wheel fits exactly on that handle thingy of that bag. But then on the other hand, I doubt I could have put it that precisely without doing a big thing with foil and stuff. Yeah, but it would fit perfectly there. Maybe I could have put it higher up, but I didn't. So, and the mouse, I have a mouse here, which will be a bit in the front. or not at all. I don't know. I'll put that aside. Sorry, Mousy. It's a cat. Some holographic, even though it's very shimmery already. Who cares? It said shimmer, we put shimmer. So. When you speed it up, this heat's gone, and then the sound sounds like either a mosquito or the drill at the dentist. So I never know what to do with the sound here. That's why I'm talking over it, and I have it on very low. But sometimes it's weird to have no sound at something. So. Okay. And then I have the mouse, and on the back, it's your birthday. Treat yourself, because I want to fill some chocolates into that bag. So here I went with the warm grays. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I put the oneer aside and started with 2, 3, and 4 for the main body. And then I used W1 for the snout and the belly. And the ear things that will come next, I always use the E0s, E00 or E02. They're like slightly pink and also a bit orange sometimes. I like those. And then I thought I might use more orange because I have the blue in the background and this is complementary or something. So that the metal or the plaque, whatever that is in the orange. And when I cut it out, I cut out the very fussy parts first, and there I had to cut off some of the paper to be able to move my scissors better. Better to do that, the fussy parts, before you have not much to grab on anymore. So that's what I did there. And here I'm cutting down the sentiment. I stamped it a bit crooked, so I did line up my letters with that rim there. But then for the next cut, I didn't know where to orient myself to make it straight. So it might or might not be straight. So I cut this out with this thing. It's not perfect, but it just goes there then. And now that thing, where is it? The screw of the machine always comes out a bit. And once that cap falls off, you really need to tighten the screw. That's why I have a magnet there and put my screw thingy there so I can just tighten it. I don't have to look for the thingy. So. And never too much. That's how I broke my first thing, because the head came off of my first machine. The rest of the screw is still in there, or I could just take another one, but yeah. So this one has the handy handle since the first week I had that machine. And I put it back. So I'm just gonna glue that one on. And then I put the bag together and pop the mouse up, I think. There's nothing on the back. Just need to line it up with the scallops, and then that should work. Okay. Maybe put the mouse now. I'll just put it there. I find that very hard, the arranging stuff. So. And I go by gut. I never think about theories or something. I just got 2 at once. Awesome. Stick together. Again. Oh, those are annoying. Okay, another double thingy. Can be used as sliders or something. Because when can you ever do that so neatly, like precisely? Stack them. Not again, not again. And, oh, that was nearly. Now I need smaller ones for the tail, so I just cut it in on the paper. This doesn't stick to the scissors. And then I take 1 and 2. And like Kathy Silsky, I'm an over-adheser. Adherer. So, because I like it very sturdy. Oh, stick to my finger. Okay. So. And I'll just put that here. So. And I've never assembled one of those. Oh, already crooked. Where's my base? There's the base. Oh no, I just Primo that on. Okay, so I guess I need to get flush with the top. I guess score tape is the quickest. Just gonna start it on the one corner, make it flush on top. I think maybe bend it. And this score tape is so strong. For the German ones, it's from Kreativbund. It is the strongest I've ever used. Okay, hope so. And I think I'll take that off a bit so it's easier later on, but I want to do that one first. Okay, now make it flush there. So, now I don't find it anymore. Got my pincers, get it out. So, same on the other side. So it ain't perfect, but this is my bag. It is white sides, and I'll get some chocolates because it's your birthday. Treat yourself, and it's a bag. I could also cut that open, but I could also leave it closed and fit in some chocolates and chocolate ladybugs. So, and I'm finished. This is a small bag. Second one was rainbow colors, shimmer. There's plenty of shimmer and a wheel. So, et voila. Just remembered I wanted to add a little more shimmer on the thingy with a wink of Stella. And then I'm done for today. Kan we zien? Ja. So lunch is up. I'm making some wienerli, some sausages, and eat some more buns from this morning and pretend it's hot dog. And over here, I still got the rhubarb. I washed my stamps. I normally do that under running water. They get the cleanest that way. And then I wait a bit. Sometimes I dab them off a bit, but then they're all fuzzy again because everything's always hairy because of those ones. Guys, that's Tilly. Hi. So this is Tilly. And I have another one who's called Mutzina. And it is now 10 to 1. And I'm cleaning up, eat lunch, and then I do nothing today. I'm going to watch TV and edit that vlog card making thingy. And I do thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one.